This week we have a bit of entertainment on the show that something that I asked for personally. I know that most people don't like to be reminded of their past, but this is one chapter out of the past that I don't mind reliving again tonight. That's why I asked for a very fine gentleman, Ted Weems, and some of the boys in the band I used to travel with on the bus. Boys like Parker Gibbs, Red Ingle, Elmo Tanner, Country Washburn, many more. We used to drive the bus, drive our own bus, carry our own lunch. We never ate it, we just carried it. I'm sure a lot of you danced to the music of this very fine gentleman even before my time, and even after I did my time with him. I'd like you to meet this group, friends. If you'll excuse me, we're going to grab a bus with the Weems Orchestra.
We're coming into Dallas, Mr. Weems.
Say, what is this bit with the bus, Barry?
Well, in 8 years that I was with the band, Ted, I kind of figured out we spend 6 of those years on a bus.
I seem to remember that you slept through the whole 6 years.
Ho, ho. Take the bus and leave the sleeping to us. Well, I didn't have much to do with the band, Ted, as you'll remember. I never got to sing any of the real popular songs.
Well, you'd never learn the words. You walk out to the mic with a sheet of music in your hand, and as I look at these cards, things haven't changed any.
Television isn't as easy as you think, Ted. Doing a show every week, you don't get a chance to memorize many things, you know.
Well, we had some pretty hectic days with the band, too.
I know they were hectic, but we never even had time to eat. I had to practically live on cheese sandwiches.
And that hasn't changed either.
Well, one thing's different. With my new boss, I don't have to give him a haircut.
You weren't such a hot barber, Barry.
I don't know. The last haircut I gave you seems to have lasted a long time. Being with Ted and the boys has really brought back some wonderful memories, friends. I used to sleep in that seat that Harry is occupying right now, and I see the boys are still playing a little poker like they used to. And if you don't mind, I'm going to break up the game because I want you to meet them. Hold on. Would you break up for a second, fellas? I have a few things I want to show you. For instance, here is a picture I'd like you boys to see. Now, that was a picture that was taken about 25 years ago. That's Ted in the front. That's, looks like Ronnie is second. And then there's Elmo and Parker and Country and, of course, Red Ingle. Now, the scene changes 25 years later. And that's what can happen in 25 years. Do you think we could kind of recapture a few of those moments on the one-night stands in the ballrooms, Ted?
Well, I don't know if we could last the whole night, but we might do 9 or 10 minutes.
Okay, shall we get to the ballroom? Hold on.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're very glad to be back in, where are we?
Dallas.
Oh, yes, Dallas. And now we'll start the evening off with one of our popular young men, a fellow who really needs no introduction, Country Washburn.
Oh, there was no preacher sitting on the log. Had his finger on the trigger and his eye on a hog. Oh, well, the gun said boo and the hog said vip. And the preacher grabbed him with all his grip. Oh, my Mona, you shall be free. Lordy, Lordy, listen here, baby. Yes, you shall be free. You shall be free when the good Lord sets you free. Well, there was a young man who had the blues. Oh, Mona. He had feet so big that he couldn't get shoes. Oh, Mona. And the shoe clerk said, come back again. Oh, Mona. And we'll fit you with the box that the shoes came in. Oh, Mona. Baby, Mona, oh, you shall be free. Lordy, Lordy, listen here, baby. Yes, you shall be free. You know you shall be free when the good Lord sets you free. Well, I was down behind the hen house on my knee. Oh, Mona. And I thought I heard a chicken sneeze. Oh, Mona. Oh, well, he sneezed so hard with a whooping call. Oh, Mona. That he sneezed his head and his tail right off. Oh, Mona. Hey, my Mona, oh, you shall be free. Lordy, Lordy, listen here, baby. Yes, you shall be free. You know you shall be free when the good Lord sets you free. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Country. Coming up next is one of our favorites, one of your favorites too, the talented and popular, we'll call you. Singing Piccolo Pete, a fellow who needs no introduction, Parker Gibbs.
Did you ever hear Pete go tweet, tweet, tweet on his piccolo? No? Well, that's a lie, because he certainly has got a style that's hotter than hot. Did you ever hear Pete go tweet, tweet, tweet on his piccolo? No? Well, you missed the treat, because his melodies sweet are the kind that he can pick a high note, he can pick a low note, he can pick a blue note, he can pick a note that's a brand new note. Did you ever hear Pete go tweet, tweet, tweet on his piccolo? No? Well, I'll put you wise. He's a bird in disguise. It's a bird called Piccolo Pete. Yeah!
Now, a moment I'm sure you've been waiting for. A fellow who really needs no introduction. Red Ingle. Our next entertainer is probably the one we get the most requests for. Our celebrated whistler, a fellow who needs no introduction, Elmo Tanner. And now, last and certainly least, a fellow who needs a lot of introduction. But he looks awful good in front of the band. Perry Como. That's you, Charlie. Good.
I wonder who's kissing her now.
I wonder who's kissing her now.
I wonder who's teaching her how.
I wonder who's teaching her how.
I wonder who's looking into her eyes. Breathing sighs, telling lies. I wonder who's buying the wine.
I wonder who's buying the wine.
For the lips that I used to call mine.
For those sweet lips that I used to call mine.
I wonder if she ever tells him of me. I wonder who's kissing